Okay, so I'm an emergency physician at Stanford University. I've been there for about 3 years right now. I was brought in as a simulation content expert, and I've now also moved into medical humanities and am pursuing a Master's of Fine Art in Directing at the Academy of Art. So I'm kind of able to combine my simulation skills from my fellowship along with my film skills from my MFA, together with my emergency medicine critical care skills, and put together education. Large projects we have at ACEP are Code Black and MCI Immersive Response. They're very different, but both trying to achieve similar educational objectives to promote disaster readiness for ACEP attendees.
The first program is known as Code Black, named for the movie that has since been turned into a television show that dives into the world of emergency medicine. In Las Vegas, Code Black takes the doctors into the scenario of a large earthquake in the area.
So for ACEP Code Black, we're offering an immersive experience to the ACEP attendees. We're creating an environment that has multiple elements, including live performance, video, and the use of innovative products to respond to a mass casualty incident after a large-scale earthquake. We have filmed multiple scenes of disaster from Disaster City and also from the Las Vegas Speedway, and we've spliced them together, and we want an experience where people are seeing action in front of them, and at the same time they're also able to observe media that relates to that action in front of them, that live action in front of them, and also to experience a breaking of the fourth wall, if you will. We have the stretchers coming through the audience. We've placed one of our actors with an injury deep within the audience. We have a triage physician who goes through the audience and who triages people and actually puts RFID trackers on them, which are later shown on the screen so they can be tracked within the InnovatED space. So we're trying to create an immersive experience for the attendees without actually having them manage the incident, such as they would in MCI Immersive Response.
The other program deals with a scenario that has been in the headlines in recent years, a mass casualty situation involving a shooting.
We've selected 3 ACEP attendees per day, and those 3 ACEP attendees are getting a chance to manage a simulated mass casualty incident after an active shooter incident. And so they're basically in Trauma 3 in the InnovatED space. There are multiple victims that come in. There are also innate stressors that come in as well. Things like administrators that aren't working on their team, VIPs who demand special treatment, people who are family members searching for loved ones who aren't there. There are multiple stressors that we've brought in to this, and we've given them a chance to manage those stressors along with high patient volume and high patient acuity. We added the pilot of Immersive Response, and this was at the request of Dr. Jim Augustine. He basically identified a large need for more education for active shooter incidents. And we wanted to have an engaging scenario where ACEP attendees could actually participate and learn from that participation and the debriefing afterwards, and to improve their disaster readiness for active shooter incidents.
These may seem like unusual circumstances and scenarios, but the physicians that experience them here can take home what they learn in the event of a mass casualty situation in their community.
I believe this is vital education for ACEP membership. We're giving them ideas that they can take home with them about how would you technically respond to a mass casualty incident, what are the logistics behind that response, what innovative technology can you adapt to help improve your response. We want to get people thinking about all these things and then to go home and work on their plans, work with other experts in the field, and improve their disaster readiness so that when a disaster comes to their home, they're ready.